How's it going, everyone? I'm super excited for today's video because I'm going to be unboxing a product that I've been looking forward to for a really long time, and that is the JBL Authentics 300. Now I have a little bit of a surprise for you. Yes, I'm going to be unboxing the JBL Authentics 300, as I said, so here we are. But the surprise is I didn't get one, I had to get two, so that way I can have the stereo pair. I might not bore you with the full unboxing of both of them. Maybe I'll fast forward through it. Who knows? I'm kind of just gonna talk while I unbox and then we can see how this goes. I'm gonna go ahead and put this down and just start with the first one. It's a nice classic JBL looking box, I would say. And it has a picture of the speaker on the front. And this is really what sold me on this product. Is just, I just love the way this looks. Like, this is definitely a change from some of the other JBL lines, like the JBL party speakers. This one looks much classier, and I really wanted it to look good where I can have it plugged in under the TV stand or just in the house and it not stand out. So I'm super excited because not only does it look nice, it has this handle because you can either keep it plugged in, but it also has a battery, so you can use it and take it on the go, hence the handle. But here are some of the specs: superior acoustic design and performance, whatever that means. Voice assistant, so that is something that did sell me on the speaker as well. I do have everything in terms of the lighting at my apartment set up through Google Home, and I find this super useful because I don't like having to get up to turn on the lights in the morning, turn off the lights at night, etc. And I just have had a Google Nest Mini, I think is technically what they're called now. I've had one of those since college and it's super useful, and just having one of these in multiple rooms is critical because I just came from a 1-bedroom and it was fine in a 1-bedroom, but now I have a 2-bedroom and this is the den. I can't yell to trigger my Google Home, which is in the bedroom now. So by having one of these in the den, which is where I am now, and in the living room, I think it should make a very nice addition to both of those rooms. It's a Bluetooth speaker, yes, like the standard JBL speakers that you're thinking of, but it also is Wi-Fi enabled, which makes for better listening because Bluetooth compresses the audio. So even if Spotify has lossless now, if you're listening over Bluetooth, you're not really getting all of the benefits. For context, I have a pair of Yamaha HS5 monitors right here, which is great for making music and mixing and evaluating your mixes, or, you know, listening to your masters when you get those back. But as far as a listening experience, I think this should be much nicer just because they aren't as flat. So they are a little bit more opinionated, and I think JBL is kind of known to be a little bit more bass heavy, but that's something that I like when I listen to music. So I'm really excited, and I have heard these. I was actually visiting someone who had a pair of these, and then I really liked the way they looked, and then pretty much was fighting myself to not impulse buy it there right on the spot. For reference, this was $400 for one, so in total $800 for the pair. I think they normally are $500 each, but I've heard that they can go for as low as $350 each. Here we go. This has the full JBL Authentics family. This is the smallest one. This is the 300, which is what we're unboxing right now. And this is the 500. But the important thing to note is the 300 has the handle and has a battery, and I don't believe the 500 is meant to be portable at all. So let's get into it. A lot of cardboard. Here's a little box, or a little envelope. Let's see what's in it. So here we have the quick start guide. Tells you how to turn it on and off, app, music streaming, voice control. So this will be very useful. I will probably delve more into this when I actually start setting this up. And then they've also included this rune pamphlet, which I guess is the ultimate music player. And then here's the warranty card. I won't go into that. All right. It is wrapped in some sort of like styrofoam cloth. And it has these JBL Harman stickers. JBL is under the same parent company as Harman Kardon, and I think they're actually technically both owned by Samsung. Okay, I'll start with the charger and then save this for last since that's the most exciting. It's funny, this box is mostly empty, it looks like. But then there's the cable. This actually just goes straight into the back of the speaker. There's no brick. I was kind of picturing a brick, like a laptop charger or something, but there really isn't one. And then here we go. Ooh, there she is. So they do have two colors. This is the black and gold one. I think the alternative is white and gold, or either white and silver, but a lot of the stuff in this room and the rest of my apartment is black, so it just made sense to go with that. And then I'll take off the cloth for the handle. But the versatility of this speaker is really what I'm excited about. Number one, just having this in multiple rooms and being able to talk to the Google Home Assistant, especially if they improve their Gemini integration with Google Home, which I know they're starting to roll out now. Having Wi-Fi speakers, so we already talked about the Bluetooth compression, and then there are aux inputs on the back in addition to USB-C and Ethernet and then power. So if I wanted to, I could leave this in the living room with the aux cord plugged in, you know, from the TV, and that should be a big upgrade considering I don't have a soundbar yet. This is just some information about the battery, and it supports all of these. But the top has bass and treble EQ, and then this play button. These all twist and feel pretty good, and then Bluetooth button, power button, and heart button. I think in context, basically this will sit over here, but next to this room, there are two doors right here that open up to a balcony, and we hang out on the balcony a lot. So just being able to take this and unplug it and move it out with us to the balcony will be nice. And then in addition, I have two of them. So if I really wanna listen to a whole album or something in the living room, for example, I can leave one in the living room and then bring this second one from here into the living room and have the full stereo pair for the full stereo image, which I think will be really nice. I'm not gonna go ahead and do the full second unboxing since I already feel like I talked about it a lot. Hopefully you found this useful, and be sure to leave a comment if you've tried these or if you're interested. But boy, I just can't emphasize how excited I am to have these and try them out. Talk to you guys next time.